Welcome to another episode of Watch Once Over. My name is Big E, and today we're going to be looking at the mech-inspired GMWB5000TVA-1, and this is the titanium virtual armor G-Shock Square, and I'm going to compare it. It's very similar but different to my Tokyo Twilight. You can pick both these watches up at azfinetown.com, and here's the number. Give these guys a call because these watches are both harder to get. So if you want to get one, I would make that phone call and get in touch today. So the titanium virtual armor comes in this different box. As you can see, it has some wording on there: shock resistance, structural. Protects the case and bezel from induced shocks. So it tells you about the G-Shock. When you open it up, comes in this different kind of box, as you can see. It's real nice. And this is what it looks like. This is the virtual armor. Now, I'm going to take this out and get rid of this box so I can show you a couple of differences on these two watches. Okay, now this watch right here goes for just about 600 bucks retail, and this one right here retails for 1650. So you got a whole 1,050 more for this one. This one has a positive display, and this has a negative display. And I can just feel right now that the titanium one, even though the bracelet is not sized, it's still going to be lighter than my Tokyo Twilight. But I really do love my Tokyo Twilight. I'm thinking about purchasing one of these just to have something with a negative display and a little bit different. And it has all these lightning cuts in there, but I don't know. That'll still remain to be seen. So the first thing, going from the top to the bottom, they both have ion plated bezels, but then this one has a diamond-like carbon coating on the rest of the case and on the band, and this is ion plated. Now let's look at this a little bit closer. You get these lightning cuts right here, and that is the G-Shock resin inside that takes all the brunt of the abuse when it goes, when it has to endure shock. And then you have this wording right here, this S1474D4DV. That just tells you that this bezel is diamond. This band is diamond-like coated. That's all that's for. So it just tells you about all the specs, kind of wearing its heart on the sleeves. You know, that's what mainly it's doing. You get a really nice positive display, and this one has a negative display, but they're both really bright. That's the positive, and that's the negative. So they're both really bright, and they're both really cool. You don't get the brick pattern on here. You just get this, whatever this pattern is. It's like mechanized pattern, whatever this is. I don't know what the pattern is, but it doesn't look like it's it's not the same brick pattern. That's different. And now you have the G-Shock and the protection outlined in white, and then you have all your buttons. Your functions also are going to be named. Your mode, your split, your light, and your start stop. So that's all going to be right there out in the open, whereas on the Tokyo Twilight, you don't get that. But for all intents and purposes, they have the same module. One's just positive, and the other one's negative. But they're both very beautiful watches. Now let's look at one of the things that makes them different, and that's the weight. Let's weigh mine first. Twilight is coming in at 158 grams sized to my 7.25 inch wrist, and this one is unsized and it's 107 grams. So it is significantly lighter, because if I size this, it will come in under 100. So it is a lot lighter. Let's do it again. 157 grams. 107 grams. So this is 50 grams lighter. The Virtual Armor is 50 grams lighter than my Tokyo Twilight, and this isn't even sized. You see the difference in the bands? So this is significantly lighter for sure. Now, another thing in the bands, it has lightning holes. You see the holes are drilled straight through, which makes it even lighter. See that? You can see right through there. And then on mine, on the Tokyo Twilight, they're filled. So all kind of little things have been done to make this watch an even lighter watch. Like right here, you have the cutout where they remove the metal. Of course, there's none on this one. So that's another thing that has been done. And even on the case is drilled out deeper than on mine. See? Let's see if we can get that close. The Virtual Armor is a little bit deeper, even on that first extension to the case. Now on the side, they're just about the same, it looks like, except for the material. The buttons look about the same. Let's look at the Virtual Armor's back. Well, that seems just about the same to me. Which is actually cool. And then the clasp. You get the pedestrian clasp on mine, and the Virtual Armor, you get the 3459, letting you know that it has the multi-band 6. So this is a pretty special and pretty cool G-Shock. This is something that you really might want to get. So let's test the crystals out. Virtual Armor, Sapphire Crystal, Tokyo Twilight. Nope, no sapphire. I'll show you again. You get sapphire on the Virtual Armor, and you get mineral crystal on the Tokyo Twilight. So that's another thing that makes this this watch a lot more money. So if you're looking for a nice G-Shock, the module is the same as far as functioning. They carry both these watches and many more at azfinetime.com. I would rush out or go there or call and pay for this up front, because if you want one of these, you're going to have to grab it right away. Trust me. Because if you catch them on the secondary market, they're probably going to be more than what you can pay for it straight up. So anyway, that's the Virtual Armor. My name is Big E. Tell me what you guys think about my Tokyo Twilight versus the Virtual Armor. Is it truly a $1,000 difference? Let me know what you guys think. My name is Big E. That's the Watch Once Over for today, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. God bless. Leave a comment.